I'm a drunk and a drug addict. My name is David Tillis. I'm known as the Everglades Wildman.com. I rode a bicycle 15,000 miles in 6 years. I've been in 15 states on a bicycle, and I've done that to get sober. I left Tampa, Florida one time in 1982 on a 10-speed bicycle, and I rode that first bicycle 3,000 miles, and I had one flat. I've been upside Georgia, across the top and down the other side on a bicycle from Florida, and I went to New Jersey in '83. I had a little funny thing here I'd like to tell you about. A 14-cane foot fishing pole and a bicycle. I was coming down a hill in North Georgia. I heard this semi-truck coming, and I said, well, when he comes around me, I'm going to fall in behind this truck, and I'll go on down the hill with him. I know that hill was there. I was up there right outside of Chatsworth, Georgia, and that hill was 2 miles down that thing, and I heard that truck coming, and I let him pass me, and I shot out behind the back of that truck. I didn't have nothing on that bicycle but me and that fishing pole. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. Within 100 feet, I bet you I was doing 100 miles an hour down that hill. And I got to going so fast that I couldn't stop. And it was bicycle, me, and cane fishing pole. I rolled and tumbled at least, I don't know how far. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to even estimate. But I thought I broke every rib in my body, and I've been in many a barroom fights, and I've never been hurt so bad in my life as I was on that bicycle. But I had to get over there to Dalton. I wanted to get me a job because I was just about broke. And I went into an emergency room at that hospital there in Dalton, Georgia, and I had to think up something funny. And I went in there and told the doctor, I said, Doctor, I jackknifed my bicycle on Blood Mountain, and half of it is still hanging on over there. He said, boy, lay down there and let me take an x-ray of your brain. Yeah, he said, boy, there ain't nothing wrong with you. Get up there and get out of here before I send you to Milledgeville. And I got up and left that hospital and went over there and seen Mr. Malcolm Silvers. Mr. Silvers, I need a job real bad. He said, boy, we need somebody down there in Calhoun. You ride your bicycle down there and you go down there to that shop. You tell that guy I sent you down there. And I finally made it on down there to Calhoun, and I went to work. I think I stayed down there about 6 months, $4 an hour. And that shop foreman said, yeah, Malcolm Silvers said you called, you coming down here. Well, I grabbed that tire hammer and I started busting them tires down, and my ribs was still hurting from 3 months ago. I thought every rib in my body was broke, and that shop foreman never would have told me to grab a tire hammer if he knowed how bad I was hurting. I hurt, and I think I'm still hurting from that thing. That bicycle was going like this here, and I was going like this here. I rolled and tumbled all down that hill, and I thought, well, my Lord, why ain't I dead? I feel like I am dead. All right. Yeah, I think I've died 40 times. Thank you very much. You listen to the Everglades Wildman. I'm full of stories, and I like to talk, and I can entertain your brain, but I got some good gospel music that I'd like to become songs. Thank you very much. Happy trails. Listen to the Everglades Wildman at evergladeswildman.com. Goodbye.